And good evening, everybody. That should, I'm hoping that I can see my levels are popping, looking like I'm live. Replicant, a couple guys, Replicant, Pelly, Aposto, join me in Discord. Can you guys say hi quickly?
Hi.
Good evening, YouTube.
All right. Looks like from my levels, you guys are coming through. If you guys can say, can confirm for me out in Streamyland, that'd be good. Did I just say Streamyland? Holy shit, I'm tired. And Dave Z, you know, we the funny thing is earlier today when we went out to the sites, we kind of assumed they were broken because we couldn't give it the relic like you do at the normal sites. Well, it turns out what you have to do is go to the beacon, scan the beacon, which we did earlier today, and the beacon is amazing. Holy shit, is it cool? And in VR, it is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in the game. And then at the beacon, you get the ancient key. Okay, great. Thank you, Stefan. The ancient key is what, and whoever else said all good, thanks guys. The ancient key is what you then take to the new Guardian structure, give it the ancient key, and the new structure is a huge pain in the ass because it spawns, fuck, it probably spawns like 16, like 16 freaking sentinels. It's a huge pain in the ass, right? So what we're going to do now, since we're back at LHS 20, is we're going to grab the new, and forgive me guys, earlier today on the stream, I went ahead and unlocked the Javelin Fighter. I unlocked the small Guardian weapons. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to head down to Pleiades, where I've got my small ships set up, and I've got my crate down there with a fighter. Although, ooh, I wonder if I can get the Javelin down there. We're going to have to, man, maybe I should fly down in a crate that's got the Javelin. I think I will do that. I guess I could store the fight. Yeah, you can store a fighter bay. God, can you store a fighter bay with a fighter in it?
Yes, you can.
You can. Okay, okay. And so then we're going to try to solo and/or if Aposto, if any of you guys are willing to join me down there, and if anybody else in stream wants to join, great. We're going to try to take down a Cyclops using a Sidewinder. It's been done already, so it can be done. And then we might fuck around with the new Javelin Fighter, the Lance is the one that I've unlocked already. And it's fucking sweet is all I can say. The interior of it, we'll show that here in a little bit, especially in VR. When you look left and right, it looks like, the Guardian relics, how they're the kind of the blue, they almost look like they're rock or whatever, some kind of stone. They're like embedded in the ship. I know they're giving you cancer, right? They're very, very cool looking. Okay, so let's do a Class 6 or Class 5 fighter hangar. And let's buy ourselves the Lance.
I hear that the Guardian fighters can do an insane amount of DPS compared to stock regular fighters. It
seems like it. I haven't tested it much yet, but on stream today, it sure looked like it. We shot a little bit, I shot a little bit at Pelly some just to kind of see, and it did seem pretty sweet. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves 3 of the Gauss cannons so that I can do my Eagle and my Sidewinder. And unfortunately today when I was unlocking stuff on stream for later on the small class stuff, I unlocked the turreted shard cannon instead of the fixed one. Like a
bummer.
Fucking douche. I might even open a ticket with support and ask them if they'll change it and say that it was a mistake.
Oh dear.
Let's see. I guess I'll bring the plasma charger. Although as helpful as support's been for me lately, I'm doubting they'll do anything about it. I think I've got I've got everything else I need down there. So we'll start chatting as I head down. Let's just confirm I've got a fuel scoop. I do. Why do I have such a shit jump range? Oops, oops. Let's get my FSD off of my DBX. That's what I was using. Or no, she's
Yeah,
Lord
I
of
just
the
have
Asp.
like not 50s out of fully engineered, but I just swap around reaching all my 5A ships.
If somebody was just saying something, I couldn't hear a word of what that was. And again, guys, as you guys are listening, hey, Dunkel, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. If you guys would like to join us in chat, Mad Mags is back again. Good to see you, buddy. Streamy Land, I can't believe I said that. If you guys would like to come join us in Discord, if you'd like to chat with us, as always, the links are in the description of YouTube. They are in the social section for Twitch. And fuck, I'm at max. If they fix storage, I think Aposto.
They did.
Because all of a sudden I'm back to 120 full, and I was not full before it started.
Did they erase stuff?
I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you.
I saw it in the actually the patch did mention that it had fixed the storage.
Yeah, they fixed that, but they can't fix the interdiction reticle. They can't fix, any of the real shit.
Yeah, anything that's nice for us.
Exactly, right? Something that gives us a little bit of a benefit.
And they're gonna make it be so that it's harder. Like they can fix things to be mean to us.
Yep.
Anyway, I gotta check now. Hold on.
There's a
Sometimes I swear FDF are the biggest griefers of them all.
There's a money exploit, right? And heaven forbid, right? That's got to get fixed right away. Right? But, like, we get a little extra
I was up
storage.
To 186 in my storage. I was in 186.
What are you at now?
I'm about to look.
Okay. So right now, Charles, we're going to head down to Pleiades, and we're going to see if we can take out a Cyclops, the smallest of the Interceptors of the big Thargoids. We're going to see if we can take one out with a Sidewinder, or an Eagle, or something small like that, now that we've got the small class Guardian weapons. And I've got my Sidewinder, an Eagle, a DBS, and an Imperial Eagle all staged down there and ready for this. Oh,
I'm
fuck,
at
I had a
185
5A
of
in
185.
storage. Jesus.
On stored modules.
Okay, so I'm guessing now it's going to quote-unquote fix it as you start doing stuff, right?
Yeah, I'll probably lower every time I go down. I bet you. Well, I hope, because I don't want to lose all this. Well, there's a bunch of, like, bins and cabins that I don't care about.
Okay, so we are 9 jumps away. Hey, big dog, thank you for the friend request. And so, yeah, Aposto, where are you right now in game?
I am pretty close to LHS 20.
Okay.
But I've got a Type 10 down there that I left, so I could use that. I don't like using it, but I can use that.
Are you up for?
I don't have any of the new fighters unlocked yet, but yeah, I could take the trip down there and supply some kind of support.
Yeah. I mean, if you're up for it, if you want to join, if anybody else wants to as well.
I do have to finish a couple of missions that I'm on right now.
Yeah, I mean, no sweat. Wait a minute, why is my jump range that short? Hold on. I mean, there's only 9 jumps, so I guess it shouldn't be that bad. But my jump range should be 55. Did I forget to put on the Guardian booster? Or did I not replot? Maybe that's what it did. Not right now, big dog, because we're going to... I want to see if I can solo one of these things first. So we're not going to be doing any multi-crew stuff here at first. There we go. That's better. Okay, so 7 jumps. And so tonight's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream in that I want to... after we do this, we'll see what kind of time it is, as most do that will do. Oh, yeah, and of course, Charles, absolutely. And the question is, do you use dirty drives? And yeah, of course. And usually at the end of the streams, the regulars know we do some CQC. We might, right? I'll just wait and see what time it is, because I've got all the video shot and all the dialogue done for the Guardian Fighter Unlock video, and I would love to get that out tonight, just kind of to get the first tutorial out on it.
You want to do a little TFT? Come on.
Oh, I know I do. We're gonna see how this goes, right? I'm definitely gonna go 2 hours, right? So it's 8:20 now, so I'll definitely go to 10 local time. I'm surprisingly not that tired. These guys, a couple of the guys were asking me. I've literally had 3 hours sleep since last night.
Yeah, I understand.
You know. And while the update is, I wouldn't call it disappointing. I mean, it's what we expected, right? It's disappointing that there's not any significant bug fixes in it when that's what we really fucking need. Right? I think the interesting...
sorry, excuse me.
No, please.
Pasto, you're going to have to, you can accept one of the missions because you're missing out, one of the shared missions.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at right now. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. Sorry, just...
oh, you're good, right? And yes, I have been online since I kind of got woken up around 8. I think I got to sleep about 4:30. I woke up around 8 and started chatting with some of the guys. And then when the Frontier stream started, you know, DJ and Plater and I, you know, got in, or I keep saying Plater, and Platter and I jumped in and chatted while we were watching the stream and laughing at the fucking devs. I say devs, the community team. Then we, you know, then as soon as it went live, I started streaming it. Probably, I think I streamed for like 5.5 hours. So took a break for dinner, right? And there we go. Hey, Zyphers, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, a lot of people are waiting for the fleet carriers, and you know, my worry is that there's so much, you know, emphasis and hype being put on the Q4 update. I worry that it can't live up to it at all, right? You know, just because of that. But that if it doesn't, do the new wing. Yeah, I'm hearing that the wing payouts they're paying the same in the sense that you could get, you know, $20 to $50 million wing missions before, but they were pretty damn rare and, you know, few and far between, where now they're not so few and far between. So
I can verify that for you.
Yeah, that's what
nice.
That's what Aposto and Rep are doing. You know what I need? If you guys don't have that many in the wing, I need materials. I don't really care. I take the cash. Okay. So I put up a poll today, an hour ago. What are your early impressions of Chapter 3? Right, and if you put it on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being best, 1 is wow, some really new awesome stuff. 2 is nice update but nothing amazing. 3 is underwhelmed, I hope for more. 4 is totally disappointed, where's the content? And 5 is you people still play Elite? And right now it's 1 at 10%, 2 at 57% with the lion's share, which is what I'd expect. 3 underwhelmed is 17%, totally disappointed 10%, and you people still play Elite is 7%. So, kind of what I expected.
My honest opinion in regards to the 3.0 update, there was a lot of good that was brought into it, especially with the balancing of the engineering system and the introduction of you know, the traders and the crime and punishment system and whatnot, which is kind of, you know, it's a middle ground. A lot of people are kind of like, oh, that's a pain in the ass. But, you know, I mean, it's okay. But what I feel is it was dragged on far too long. I believe all these little tidbits we've been getting over the past few months could and should have been all done in one lump sum. Because I believe that these ships, especially the Crusader, Challenger, etc., and the Guardian stuff was more than likely done a few months ago and was just waiting to be launched, and they decided to stretch it out and then launch their new stuff next year. That's just my personal opinion.
I think you're exactly right.
I agree with that.
Yeah. And when you get ridiculousness like the animation problems with the hard points on the Crusader, it's just... it's
embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what? It should be embarrassing, is what it should be, and I don't know that it's embarrassing enough. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to think that they're being overworked, and that's why they're doing it, because they're working so hard. But really, that's just
absurd. That's just somebody
being lazy.
How does that go through QA? Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a brand new ship. You know, everybody's instantly going to go jump in it and check it out because it's the new ship. And then that's what you're greeted with the minute you go to outfit it for the first time, which is what you're going to do immediately.
It's absurd.
Yeah.
Kind of so.
They had more than enough time to fix the ship.
It's a copy of the fucking Chieftain.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
I mean, it's
like, what's going on? What's the problem with it?
when you get into it, when you go into outfitting, all of the hard point panels, right, that open where the hard points come out, they're all broken in some way. Like one of them comes up off the top of the ship, like, and floats way above the ship and way back behind where it is. One glitches through the ship, one glitches through the hard point, and this is when you're just sitting in the dock doing it, right?
And it's the animation that they force you to watch that you can't skip, which I would normally skip anyway.
Right. You know, and somebody just, Talix, hey Talix, how's it going, buddy? Talix just posted in chat that they should also be embarrassed of the pound system name, station name crap. Have they not fixed that yet? Is it still giving the $pound system name shit in Starport services?
Better fucking not be.
I don't know.
Because that's been there for, 2 months. Right? You know, there was no mention of leaving wing bug. There's no mention of NPC spawning on your pad, right? I mean, there's still 9 months later, no fix for the interdiction reticle in the Chieftain Challenger.
I was just going to mention that. Like, is it the same
still
thing
there
in the Crusader?
Still there.
Wow.
Now, I haven't confirmed it in the Crusader. Somebody mentioned it earlier that it's there. Okay, Talix just said still on his system it is. That's just...
Come on.
I mean, exactly, right? And you know what we say so many times? It's all of these little things that would be so easy to fix or change that never get addressed, that we see all the time, that drive us all crazy, right? Where
it can't fix any of this stuff, but we'll throw in this new ship kit.
Exactly, right? You know, it's so annoying that in some ways their attention to detail is incredible. Right? And it really, I'm starting to realize that the art department's attention to detail is amazing, right? Where other ways the attention to detail is just completely and totally not there, right?
Mm-hmm. You're right about that, man.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm just speechless over it. Did you guys see the thread that got started today about the unfulfilled promises?
No.
Oh, man. Somebody started a thread. It's called Broken Promises 2 Years On, and it analyzes, it's a big, long thread, and it's already gone like 18 pages since noon today. And it's like, here's statements they made specifically, and here's where we are, and hold on, I'll quote two killer ones. One is... And this is a quote from Braben. The question to Braben is, since space travel will be long and at times boring, where there'll be time-wasting activities, like in-game, or the things you're going to do just that waste time. No, you don't design a game to have really long, boring, frustrating sections in it.
Wow, that's like 90% of Elite.
Okay, that's number one. The other one, where's the other one that was so good?
You want to know what you want to know what the most frustrating part of Elite is with myself? It's the friggin' travel times. For if I want to go out, I understand space is big, but come on, like, why can't we have like jump gates?
Well, and I understand, I don't personally have a problem with like long super cruise flights, right? Because you know what? If you're flying from this system to this system, especially with like passenger missions and it pays out big, right? That doesn't really bother me, right? Because it is just the nature of, and I like the reality of the game. That's the nature of the beast, right? But the fact that he would state something like that, and they've said before how much they value our time and don't want to waste our time. Are you kidding me? Now listen to this quote. This is in regards to like making money, right? And the fact that, certain things would pay differently, right? Again, from Braven. One of the things we want to do is ensure that no one role is a massive generator of cash. What I don't want is to be forced to forever asteroid mine or whatever it is that pays excellently. And I added the pace excellently at the end. So in other words, so always there's something that we don't want to do, like passenger missions that pays a fuck ton, and you have to go do passenger missions because it pays a lot and combat doesn't, right? Right? What we don't want to do is ensure that no one role is a massive generator of cash. Does that sound like the game we have now?
Nope. Like, take a Hazres, for instance, and you've got your nice, like, combat ship, and you hit up a Hazres. In an hour's time, you make 4 million credits. That's a pittance.
Yep.
Like, it's just laughable. Like, for the amount of, like, work you put in, Compared to, oh, well, I'm going to go and do passenger missions for an hour and make 10 times that amount. It's
Yep.
like, really? Like, come on. Like, things are not balanced at all.
And I just
don't get me
posted
started on
the link in. I just posted the link in the stream chat for those guys, and I'll put it in the live stream channel if you guys want to have a good laugh at this later.
Well, everything seems like, especially when it comes to the NPCs, they seem very, very scripted. Especially when, like, you're in a Haz-Res and you shoot out the power plant of a Anaconda, and you're expecting it to blow up from the plant going critical, and oh no, I'm just gonna regen my shields at 0% plant and continuously fire at you while my plant's at 0% and move around. Yeah, there's just a number of things that are just annoying in this game, unfortunately.
Okay,
that
so
need to be addressed, but have not been.
Okay, so my Sidewinder is outfit, but here's the thing, because my storage is fucking full, I don't know that I can. Okay, it looks like it's going to let me store. Alright, just let me store 2 of these Gauss cannons. Yeah, I mean, credits would be fine if it was diverse, right? If you... Shit, I'm going to have to do these fucking one at a time. Jesus Christ.
Like, I was just talking to a few friends yesterday, and I was suggesting, like, some new exploration missions. Like, we need you to find this specific crash ship's black box. Like, let's just take existing black box missions. But you have to travel 10,000 light years out to a specific system where this ship was last seen and crashed, and bring it back, and you get, let's say, 25 million credits. At that point, hey, it might be worth it, especially with a ship with great jump range. You know, to go out like a few thousand light years and get this data and come back and get paid a handsome reward for it, you know, it would be worth it. You know, it might give explorers something to do and get exploration data along the way. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. It's just something to think about, right? So.
Well, shit. It looks like I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to... I wonder if they sell the Guardian power plant down here. Why don't they sell the Guardian power plant here? I thought they sold it everywhere. Because unfortunately, I might not be able to... And now because my storage is fucking full... God damn it. So let me buy another Sidewinder just so that I can put some modules on it, so that I can clear up just a tiny bit of space since I'm fucking full all of a sudden.
You know, one thing I will say for Elite Dangerous 2, there is a diversity in it, and I think for newer players, because, you know, we're older, and so we're you know, you're in these hours, and you start to just get too caught up on how shitty they try to make our lives with it. But, you know, if you do diversify yourself when you're first in your Sidewinder or Eagle, and you don't just focus in on one kind of mission or one kind of activity, and you try all the different things, the game, because, you know, the whole thing where it's a mile wide and an inch deep, I think you can conquer through that by, especially for newer players now, try all the different missions. Don't stick on one thing. You know, yeah, okay, combat's your favorite thing, but if you just do that, you're not going to make a lot of money. You're going to start getting disappointed. On and on. Throw it up with some trade. Throw it up with some exploration. Do all the different missions that are there. Go to different systems and find different things to do. And then the game is a lot nicer that way. Because it is my favorite game.
Oh, I mean, yes. Like, no question, right?
It's a very fun game. I don't mean to whine and complain so much.
We
it's just
complain because, look,
of
we complain because we love it, right? I'm not going to... Yeah. Like, I'm not going to give anybody shit for that, right? Like, we're
and also, some of it is ridiculous. Like, you know, the panels or the things they won't fix. Absolutely. I mean, it is ridiculous. Come on. And then some of the statements that they make. I know Obsidian did a video like a few weeks ago talking about, you know, the promises that were made and what it was, the progress that it made in 2014, 15, 16.
I'm just going to have to
and the accomplishments that they have made. So, But there is some ridiculous things like what we're talking about tonight that just seem to never get fixed, and that is weird to me. You know, they'll be right on it to get rid of that payout mission, but
Yep, exactly, exactly.
Leaving green bug. Oh wow.
Yep.
Like, what?
And by the way, somebody asked a second ago, Diamondback Explorer asked Explorer for maximum jump range. DBX has the longer jump range of the two. I generally think the Aspects is the better ship of the two because it's easier to live with. So I generally tend to prefer it for that reason.
Also, Aposto, Exegius, I believe
good.
we should make a PSA, a public service announcement to all of our PvE friends out there. As a lot of you know, I am Replicant and I am a PvPer. I've been doing so for quite some time. But just want to let you know that since the new large torpedo racks have arrived, you're going to see a lot of Diamondback Explorers being used as gank ships. Especially if you're out in the black and you see this little DBX, don't underestimate them because what a lot of people will be doing is putting a large reverberating cascade torpedo launcher on their large hardpoint and 2 super penetrator railguns. So what that basically does is the reverb cascade takes your shield generator out, especially on your explorer ship, even if you have shields, and the super penetrator railguns will take your plant out. So there's going to be a lot of word about people. Yep. Oh well, this guy in this DBX, I thought it was an Explorer, just came out of nowhere and blew me. And I was out there for months.
Yep,
you know,
that's exactly right.
Don't underestimate those little Diamondbacks, especially if it's somebody you don't know or just comes out of the blue and tries to act friendly, because that does happen, has happened, and will happen again.
Yep. A couple of questions that I'm seeing. The hype about the new update, there's not a whole lot. I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of hype about it. I mean, you know, look, we're so, when you're, to quote one of my favorite Eddie Murphy skits from, I think it's from Raw, when you're starving and somebody throws you a cracker, you're going to say that's the best cracker you ever had. You're going to be, goddamn, is this a Ritz? This ain't no regular saltine. This has got to be a Ritz, right? And that's kind of where we are now, right? Like, we're fucking starved for content. So anything we get is like, oh my God, right? So that's basically where we are. Okay, fuck. I don't have enough power to run this. That sucks. Let's see if I turn off the cargo hatch.
I hope you kill that Thargoid, man. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, it's looking like... Shit, I don't have enough power. I'm using a armored power plant on my Sidewinder, and with the Gauss cannons are so energy hungry... you know what? I'm going to have to do it without life support. That's the only choice. Which I can do. I mean, I've got Class A life support, so I'll have 25 minutes. Okay, boys and girls. Let's see if we can't kill one of these things with the Sidewinder. I'm not going to do this all night, but for this first one, I am going to jump into VR. So a little pre-warning / apology for those that can't take shaky cam. I will try to be as steady with it as I can, because I know it can be less than pleasant to watch somebody play in VR. Oops. Okay. But there's just no way I can do this level of combat not in VR. Okay, so we'll turn life support on for now. Put that on just a low. And we're going... Oh, wait a minute. Shit. I don't want to go this shieldless because I can get... All right, we're going to do the exit to main menu. I forgot to take off and took off too quickly trick. By the way, for those that don't know that, that's the, oh shit, I didn't mean to lift off, I forgot something trick. And you just exit the main menu, come right back, and you're sitting back on the pad, so you don't have to leave the dock. Let me grab a Class 1 hull reinforcement from one of my other ships that's down here. so that we are at least min-maxed a little bit. That doesn't have it. That doesn't have it. Oh, fuck me, did I not bring one? Well, I guess I'll put on... Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. I should have thought about doing an overcharge power plant for this thing. And so forgive me since I can't see chat. You guys in Discord, if you guys are watching the stream by chance and see in the chat, if you see stuff for the moment here that you can, you know, the questions you can answer or toss to me, that would be absolutely fantastic of you. Go out in the USS not compensating. I see Metzus joined us. Evening, Metzus.
Good evening.
Been a while since we've caught up. How are things?
Life is fantastic.
Hey, can't complain there, can you?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see, how much integrity, how much hull do we have? Okay, we've got 1,000 hull, so not terrible. For a little Sidewinder. Let's see who's predicting how quickly I get my ass handed to me or how many hearts I can get through.
2 hearts maximum before you
die. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do something I've done one other time, and I'm going to synthesize. Oh, damn. I don't have enough to synthesize a full premium, but I'm going to do a standard. So I'm going to do a 15% upgrade on my ammo. All right. That just feels dirty, doesn't it? But, you know, I'm in a Sidewinder versus a Cyclops. I don't think I'm going to feel too badly. You're thinking 2 hearts? That's the prediction, 2 hearts?
That sounds like a good prediction to me.
Okay.
Since this is the first time doing it, maybe just 1?
I've done it in a DBS. I've sold one in a DBS before, but that is with the big Gauss cannon, not the little guys. You know, actually, I was just thinking, before I get going, let me drop and just deploy the Gauss cannons and see what these things look like. Oh, they do look pretty cool. They're kind of short and squatty, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're pretty cool looking. If you guys have a decent look at this on stream. How hot are they? Oh, that's not too bad. All right, yeah, that's not too bad. That's really what I'm worried about. I do have reloads for my heatsink, though. All right. At least, hey, with this, I don't have to worry about pips so much. I just pretty much leave them 024, so I got that going for me. All right. So Metzus says, did you see any of the stream today from work?
No, my new job is so involved.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. New job started today, right? Or yesterday?
Last week.
Was it last? Wait, new job was last week?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. Why did I think it was this week? All right. I guess I'm just self-absorbed asshole, aren't I? Are you loving it?
It's probably because I had family visit last week.
I guess that's what it was. Was, and I just haven't heard from you. And are you enjoying it?
Very much.
Awesome.
It is awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, the new...
Yeah, it's a design agency where I have to do everything.
Hey, that pretty much sounds right up your alley. You know the guy that does those posters? Have you seen the elite posters, Metsis, that are like, Billy flew without a rebuy, now he's in a Sidewinder, don't be Billy, and like all those meme kind of things, right? Okay, I'll send it to you later, right? No, it's a guy named Matt something. I can't remember Matt. A friend of Platter's or Platers that I met today. And I'll show you his portfolio later, Metsis. He's got some really good stuff. Dude, if there's not any Thargoids in this system now, because I haven't gotten a USS yet, and before they were popping like instantly. I've gotten a convoy dispersal pattern, and that's it. I'm going to be really annoyed.
Now your plan is to solo one?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal, right?
Here we go.
Okay, there we go. Non-human. Perfect. Threat 5. That's what we want. And like, I don't have a scanner. I don't have a shutdown field neutralizer, so I'm just going to have to tank that. I could bring a neutralizer. I brought 2 heat sinks instead, so that might have been a mistake. So we're going to find out. All right, here we go, boys and girls. And there he is. All right, so I think I'm just going to engage pretty much right away. All right, I've got a heart exerted already. Got 1 heart already.
Oh, nice.
I'm at 87% hull though. Okay, so now I just need to avoid the swarm.
Do the animations on the guns look any different on those small?
The thing is, it blurs my vision in front of me, right? Like, it's weird as it fires, right? Like, it's actually, I was like, man, it's hard to actually see things because of it.
Yeah, so it's, okay.
So now
Do
it's
they sound
run.
any different?
No, things sound funky right now because I don't have life support on. So it's hard to say. Because I don't think I had enough power to run. Yeah, nope, I can't run light support at the same time. Okay, so now I'm pretty much waiting for his shields to just dissipate on their own. Which it looks like they've done.
Pasta, why are you flying backwards?
Oh, I do that to slow down so that I can line myself up with the, I only do it in the cutter because it just doesn't slow down. That way I can still boost into the station, and then I fly backwards and it slows you down with flight assist on.
Bump. Ow. I wanted to sneak in right in front of you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, no, me first.
All right, I've got another heart exposed.
Ooh, that's a nice cutter. I like that paint.
Thank you.
Got another heart.
Sweet.
Oh, it's Aegis. Nice.
Kill it, man.
I'm at 65, and I've taken some module damage. Yeah, fuck, one of my Gauss cannons already at 27%. That sucks. That sucks. Ah, and I didn't have, you know what? I was forgetting that I need pips and systems to...
What about the swarm?
The swarm's staying off me. Okay, I've only got 1 heat sink. I'm going to go ahead and reload my heat sinks. Okay. the heatsink reloads take a while. Okay. Yeah, the heatsink reloads are so slow. It looks like I'm about as fast as he is. Okay, there's one heatsink reload. Let's get the other one. I'm at 65% hull, so not too bad. I don't think there's any chance I'm going to do this on my first attempt, though. Okay, heat sinks are reloaded. Let's go back and engage again. Okay, I was able to sneak by the swarm without too much damage. Alright, got another heart exerted. Oh, I just lost my thrusters. Shit.
No.
I'm repairing. Yeah, so my modules are already that fucked. All right, so you know what? I'm going to have to... Next time I try this, I'm going to have to try another module reinforcement rather than all the hull. Because, yeah, I'm getting the shit kicked out of me right now.
Have you tried hunting Thargoids in an Eagle Mark II?
I mean, I've got one with me, so...
Oh, okay.
But, you know... And my thrusters went down again immediately as soon as I came back online. You get, you know, that's the integrity you get with dirty drag drives, right? On my Scout, I've even got a set of... Yeah, I'm almost dead. Here we go. I'm dead. Damn it. Well, all right, so I got two, you know. We were thinking that was the prediction, right?
I don't know. I started having hope for you there. I thought,
Ding,
wow.
ding, ding.
Well,
we
and
have
what
a winner.
sucks is that I, you know, basically that means I've wasted two, you know, heatsink reloads, right, for nothing. Okay, so now let's try another module reinforcement instead. Because right now, let's see, I've only got, well, I've got one class 2 module reinforcement and then a 2 and a 1 and a 1 hull. So I guess I'll put on another class 1 module. Let's see if I've got another one down here. I think I do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry I'm missing chat, guys. Hang with me for a little bit here. I usually like to chat more, but I really was hoping to do this tonight. I've just got to be more careful with the swarm. And Aposto, are you coming down, or what's your plan?
Sure. It's hard to resist turning in all this money.
I mean, you know, if you
but
need
yeah,
it,
no,
you need it,
totally
right?
would. I would like to, yeah. I've got access pretty quick to my EVX, so I think it's like 4 jumps, 4 jumps, something like that.
And have you already got a ship down here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be the Type 10. I also have a Scout, an EVX Scout I could use.
Totally up to you. How many heat sink synths do I have left? I've got 11, so I've got enough of those.
My favorite is the crate right now for that. I do like.
Oh, I
the
agree.
crate.
I totally agree.
What's up, Exegius?
Not much. Who's that? Oh, is that Gluttony? Hey, buddy. Well,
Gluttony!
did you just get here?
Yeah.
So
I popped in.
all right. So I just tried my first solo in the Sidewinder with two
how'd it go?
with two guys. I got 2 hearts down. I was at 65%, and then I lost my thrusters at 65%, and then couldn't get rebooted and get back online. And I went from 65 to dead. Right, like so, the first 2 went really well, and then I just all of a sudden got wrecked. So I just jumped back out. I swapped out for another module reinforcement. So now I'm running a Class 2 hull and a Class 1 hull and a Class 2 module and a Class 1 module. I've only got an armored power plant. I didn't plan well enough so I don't have enough power to run a shield generator as well. So I'm having to do it hullless. Or shieldless.
Yeah, I definitely didn't go in with shields. I actually uploaded my videos. So how I did it was I completely ignored shields and used the heat signature mechanic.
And so, describe that to me better, because that's what I was trying to do, and it didn't seem that to be working that well for me.
Right, so if you want to actually take advantage of the heat signature mechanic, you want to always be moving in terms of an angle from the Thargoid. Don't try to joust.
Oh, and I was.
Don't try to joust with it 180 degrees. You joust past, turn 180 degrees, go straight back at it. Don't do that. You want to boost at an angle. So basically, either use your lateral or use a directional thruster as you boost, and try to keep in a direction that's not straight at it, and then the shots will miss you if your signature is low enough.
Yeah, okay, and that's basically what I tried. Now I just dropped in on a threat 5 and it didn't have it, right? I knew you were gonna beat me to the punch, you little bastard. See, all day today, I went and unlocked the one of the fighters and showed everybody the beacon, and I put a poll up on my channel to see what should I do first, go see the beacon and everything, or try to solo one, and the overwhelming response was go. Have you been to the beacon yet, by the way?
Yeah, I uploaded a video as well.
Oh, it's awesome, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
But I will just watch your live stream and try to give any tips where I can.
Yeah, no, that's great. Okay, so I've got another threat 5. For those that don't know, we've got, and I'll post a link to his channel here when I'm back out of VR, the infamous Gluttony Fang, the infamous Thargoid killer.
The legendary code.
The legend, the myth, the man, the legend. Okay, so here we go.
I remember, Gluttony, are you still, I think I asked you this before, but are you still in the code, or?
No, I resigned after 2.5 years of being their ambassador. And now I am pretty much running my own group with the EXI, and I am proud to say that I am a Hutton trucker, so for the mug.
Oh, cool.
Why did
awesome.
Okay, hold on, I've got a massive power problem. All my shit just went offline.
Yes, and a Thargoid hunter, yep.
That's awesome.
That all happened.
Okay, hold on, guys. You know what I think just screwed me is the power usage of those. Fuck, I can't do that because I've got Guardian module reinforcements here, and that pushes me way over power. Shit. Can you can you do this with a single Gauss cannon?
Yeah,
exactly.
You can, because someone has done it on a hauler in my Discord. Maligno has done it in a hauler with synthesis though, 50%. But I don't recommend doing that until you got your Sidewinder dual size 1 Gauss cannon game down before you try that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, I could turn off my distributor if I set my pips at, would you go 3 and 3 and turn your distributor off?
What I did was, I wouldn't turn your distributor off ever, and I used a Guardian distributor, so I didn't engineer.
Okay, so I've got an engineered distributor. I mean, this is just what I have down here right now.
Well, technically, it's better if you did charge enhanced. And,
I did charge enhanced cluster.
Yeah, that's
okay. So right now, if I go life support off. Oh, actually, maybe I can't keep my distributor if I turn off my life. Oh, I can.
If your life support has like 25 seconds, 25
it does.
Seconds.
25
minutes,
yeah,
then you should be fine. It's just...
Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm good now.
All right.
But I don't think I can have... Okay, you know what it is? I can't have both my heat sinks on. So that's fine. I can toggle between my heat sinks. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, now I'm good to go again. And I've got my distributor.
Used a grade 3 overcharged power plant. Normal.
And see, and grade 2 on the Sidewinder, but I had a 2 armored, and I just didn't think about the fact that the Gauss cannons were going to take up so much fucking power. It was just stupid on my part. Okay. And man, the visual when you fire the Gauss cannons, it makes it hard to see your target, doesn't it?
Yeah, the center gets blurred.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, is that the... Or did he leave? He jumps out if I fuck around too long, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, he jumped out.
And if your sensor's not on, then that could also be a problem.
I'm just making sure my sensors are on. Yeah, my sensors are on group 1, so they're on. Okay, so let's find another one once my FSD comes back online. Come on, little FSD. There we go. Okay, let's try this one more time. And then I might just... I've got a Fed Eagle down here as well that I wanted to try it in. And I think I've got enough power in the Fed Eagle.
Eagle has 3 small hard points, right?
It does, yeah. So see, that's cheating, right?
Not necessarily, because if you consider the Sidewinder has 2 utility slots,
that's true. That's true. That's true.
A lot more powerful than 1.
That's true, isn't it? You're not down here in one of your ships, are you?
Actually, I'm on my way back. I was picking up some Guardian material to unlock the last fighter, and then I got the Gauss and the plasma repeater. I just need to do my shard.
Yeah, okay. I've done the Gauss one so far. I know when I was unlocking the small class stuff, because I was talking on stream, I accidentally unlocked the turreted shard cannon.
Oh, no.
Instead of the fixed one, yes. I was like, fuck, I might even open a ticket with support and just say, look, this was a total mistake. Would you please switch it? Because I do not have any desire for the turreted variety. All right, another threat 5. Let's give this another go. It's going to be a little hard for you to give me advice since the stream is delayed. Okay, he's here. And would you engage pretty much right, pop a heatsink and engage right away?
I try to get it into the scanning animation, then I engage.
Okay, so like once he's scanning me, pop a heatsink and engage?
Yes, always pop a heatsink before you launch any.
So he's engaging, I popped a heatsink, I'm thrustering. All right, he's angry. He's not exerted yet.
It's gonna take a few rounds.
Okay, he's exerted. It's actually really hard to aim because of that graphic.
Yep.
Okay, heart 1 down. Now I'm boosting away. All right, I'm going to go ahead and reload that heat sink.
I noticed that you use your yaw kind of strangely. You're trying to pitch a lot.
Oh, I pitch a lot more than yaw.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're supposed to because your pitch is usually better than your yaw.
Exactly.
But it's strange how you do it. You are shaking your aim left and right a lot as you pitch.
Are you talking about? Are you seeing the little thruster icon? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm actually watching how your aiming reticle move and how your.
That might have been just me excited. Okay, so that one's reloaded. Okay.
Yaw, right? You use your pedals for yaw?
Yeah, I've got pedals for yaw.
So a lot of people use twist. That might be what you're seeing there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay,
it just seems a little strange.
And so how long should I wait to let his shield dissipate?
If I remember correctly, the Cyclops shield dissipation rate is 1 minute and 30 seconds. Use your server clock for that.
Okay. Okay. So now, do I need to go silent right now, like, or pop a heat sink, or am I just like avoiding the
you
swarm?
only need to, so if you're doing silent running, you technically don't need to use.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm not going silent. Should I be going silent?
If you're in its targeting range, then yes. If you're within 3 km of Interceptor and you're not trying to get shot, and you just want to fly by, then yes, go silent running.
Okay, I mean they're not hitting me, so I'm not having to. I'm just basically running circles around them right now.
Yep, that's what you're supposed to do. And remember, after a while, the swarm will missile you.
Whoever that is, somebody mute it? Pasta, can you mute that?
I'm trying.
Whoever that just was.
I didn't see who it was.
Thank you, buddy.
They left the channel.
Okay. I forgot Metsis was here too.
I'll keep an eye on it too.
Okay. So I'm at 94% with 1 heart down, so not too bad. Okay, so I've got the swarm. I've got the swarm 3 kilometers away from the Goid. I'm thinking that's got to be enough time now to engage him.
The Thargoid always try to put the swarm between you and itself.
Yeah, but I mean, like when I'm ready to re-engage, should I pop a heat sink before I head in?
So when you're ready to re-engage, you don't have to worry about going around the swarm. Just literally charge straight through them if you have to, or close to them with your heatsink popped.
Yeah, yeah. So pop a heatsink before I start to head that way.
Actually, if you're like around 1 km to the swarm, you can start popping heatsinks as you go past it, because
I'm re-engaging.
You want that timing to be right, and you want to use the remainder of that heatsinks to engage the Interceptor with your cause. Because you're not going to be putting any power into your system distributor, so the amount of heatsinks you can pop
he's
is limited.
lightning at me, damn it. Ah, damn it, that hurt. And I lost my thrusters already. Yep, these thrusters are just too damn weak. Like, I'm already...
that's strange. Are you using 2A?
2A, performance enhanced. Dirty drag, yeah.
That's strange.
All right, I'm going to see if I can just avoid a... Yeah, I'm screwed. I let him lightning me. That was my mistake.
Yeah, you never want to slow to the point and around him to the point where he can grab you with lightning. If you get grabbed by lightning in a small ship, unless you're really lucky or you have enough hull, you're probably gonna die.
All right. Well, I at least made it out. Like, my thrusters are still... Like, they didn't immediately go down, so let's just...
You definitely want to go back to this, if possible, go back to the station and redo your power a bit. You want most of your system online.
Yeah, and I can't. I mean, I would have to go back and up to... I mean, that would... I can't do that tonight. Let's put it that way. Right?
Okay.
My only other option is to jump into the Eagle, which is probably what I'm going to do, because this is just too much.
No, that's fine. That's always fine. Work your way up. You don't have to go straight into Sidewinder.
Well, I just love the Sidewinder so much, right? So I've been wanting to do it in the Sidewinder.
Right. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Yep.
In fact, my sensors are out, so I'm going to have to repair when I get to the station. Yeah, I did better on the first one. Like, the first one, like, I had the first two hearts down, and I was at, like, 75% hull. So I was pretty hopeful. My goal with the first one was to get 3, right? Like, I was really hoping to get 3 hearts out of it. Okay. My sensor's out. Yeah. Well, let's try this again. 9, okay. Then what I might do after that is, after this, another failed attempt is, man, I wish there was a way I could get in the fighter and, you know, show that on stream to everybody, but obviously I can't. I'm not going to let an NPC fly my own ship.
Actually, I'm almost back there, so I can fly a large ship, let you multi-crew.
Oh, okay, and then I could fly the fighter on stream. That'd be cool. Just show everybody the fighter.
Yeah, I just don't have the Shard fighter right now.
Oh, I don't care. I'd want the Lance anyway.
Okay, yeah, I have the lance and the plasma repeater.
Yeah, is that the javelin?
Yes. The
Yeah.
lance is the Gauss and
Right.
the... Or is it a Trident? I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah, I can't. I know the lance is the Gauss.
I know. It's the one that everyone remembers.
Right, exactly.
It actually does 25% damage to the heart if you land it flat. The Cyclops heart.
I'm wondering when somebody's going to solo one using just the fighter.
Oh, it's probably going to happen.
I mean, well, right? I'm just wondering how long it'll take. Now, what do you think about the new, what's it called? The,
Hydra?
The Hydra, yeah. Have you fought one yet?
So the funny thing is, ever since that someone posted it, that it's someone discovered it, we literally, the AXI vanguards, which are basically our elites, including myself, literally just formed up and just went to LHS 283, just running around the system for like an hour straight trying to find it, and we ended up going into like several AHSS 9s and just the Hydra just didn't spawn, no Interceptor spawned, just scouts.
I've only seen it
okay.
on Yamik's stream, and he got the shit kicked out of him. Of course, he had 300 hull. I was wondering why it beat him so quickly.
I think if you're talking about in terms of solo, obviously we haven't seen all of its capacity yet. Actually, some of us have speculated that it's possible that 4 of its hearts are actually on that back spinning thing, the 4 leaves.
Yeah,
So it might have secondary features such as that rotating behind it, and it can hide its heart behind the front pedals, which will make it an absolute pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And we might even speculate that something might have to get shot from behind the Thargoid, which means either you have to use the heat mechanic really well where it turns on you, or you have a teammate helping you. So we've been doing a lot of research on what we have as of now, but we need more data. We need a lot more data, but we don't have it. So yeah, if anyone has like additional information, anything like that, we would love to see it, because we've been just exhausting ourselves trying to find it and no luck so far.
Fuck this! I'm so tight on modules right now. It's taking me forever to. I'm having to like transfer one thing at a time in between ships. This is super annoying.
Let's see.
All right, let's grab those.
Are you in open?
No, I'm actually in my private group.
Okay, I think I have access to it. One sec, checking.
If you don't, I can jump into another one, or I can jump into open. I don't mind.
Yep, I do. Now we just gotta pray that heart doesn't glitch out. Okay, I'm gonna try to invite you to multi crew.
Well, hold on. I'm in outfitting right now.
Oh.
So give me just a second. Full again. I can literally move 2 modules at a time. This is so fucking stupid. I'm so sick of this shit.
Sounds painful.
Just another failed game mechanic that makes me go through bullshit for no good reason.
Oh, trust me, the complaints and salt level in AXI has been pretty high today. In terms of the grind and the frustrating disappearance of Hydra, it's been a real droid ride. Who knows what will happen tomorrow?
Okay, I need a 2 and a 1 and a 1. Okay. But I need to put the 3 back on here. To everybody watching, my apologies that this has taken so damn long.
That's a lot of Sidewinders you got.
Yeah, I've got like 4 down here just for storage, right? To store 1 fucking module. some... Oh, God damn it, that's what I clicked.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Okay, let's do that.
Welcome back. Getting some background noise on you.
Yeah, we don't require push to talk, but so long as everybody can make sure they're being attentive. Would you do, I wonder if would you do 3 Gauss on the Eagle, or would you do 2 Gauss and a thermal vent beam?
Oh, definitely 3 Gauss. You want to get in the damage. Because you are not trying to prolong the engagement, so using something that will keep you in range when you have a better option, such as more DPS, will be kind of a waste. And are you ready for the invite?
Nope, not yet. Give me just a second. I'm close, though. I gotta get my thrusters and stuff.
Oh, another thing is, I'm not sure if I'm correct on this, but the Guardian module reinforcement, some reported to perform worse than a normal module reinforcement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that isn't always a great trade-off in terms of power.
You know,
we're not. The Frontier is being a little cryptic with how it actually works. People ask, like, okay, what kind of resistance is actually offering that we should take this over a normal module reinforcement? And Frontier is just like, it's working as intended and it's doing its job, and then we don't know what job it's supposed to be doing, and we're suspecting it's not actually doing its job.
Yeah, and in this game you never know when it comes to shit they say, do you?
Yep, especially with the Hydra today. It's just like, okay, where is it?
Well, I think the funny thing is when we all found the planetary base to, you know, to unlock the modular blueprints, right? It was, you know, it wasn't working, right? So we're all assuming that it's got to be bugged, right? You know, because, you know, we didn't know that you needed the one from the beacon yet, right? And so, of course, it's not that it's bugged. It's that, you know, we all assume it's bugged because... You know, because Elite, right? So it must be the game and not us, right? Okay, so it looks like power-wise, I can't run 3 Gauss cannons with the Guardian power plant on the Eagle. I'm going to try to put one more on it and see if I can, but I might not be able to. But at least I'd have the same 2 that I would have from the Sidewinder, but with more, you know, with more integrity.
Isn't the Guardian power plant just like level 3 with Monster?
It's basically, yeah.
It has a 0.5 heat efficiency, and I forgot what the percentage of power generation is.
Would it be good to unlock it for like a large ship, like a Corvette or a cutter or something?
When you have, oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to answer that.
No. Go ahead. No, please, go right ahead.
When you have an option for more powerful weapons, on the especially on the Corvette, you want to use the higher powered weapon rather than the lower powered one. Whereas on, say, like a Chieftain, which, you know, even if you fit the biggest thing on there, you still have to make use of the small hard points unless you want to waste one of your 4 available limits. So you want to, you know, slot small ones on there just for the extra firepower. It makes Chieftain a bit more flexible and ships that have limited medium and large hardpoints, because especially when you're fighting solo, being able to take care of the swarm on your own is a big plus, which means you don't have to boost around trying to avoid a swarm, which pretty much will not work with anything above a Basilisk. Basilisk, you can push it with a small ship if you know what you're doing, say like a Viper or a Cobra, but it's still pushing it. So
you think anybody's going to solo a Basilisk with the Sidewinder?
Oh, I will want to see that, but
I kind of don't see it happening either.
Well, if we think about it, 2 small Gauss is pretty much like one. I don't have confirmation data on this.
Okay,
but
so
like 1.5 medium Gauss, so it's possible.
I definitely don't have the power for 3 Gauss and a shield. Would you do 3 Gauss and no shield, or 2 Gauss and a shield? And by shield, a 1C bi-weave.
Yeah, definitely 3 Gauss and no shield.
I still don't think I'm
shield
even
is very shield is very optional when it comes to. Sometimes it's disadvantageous to have shields on a small ship, because when you have shields, your hitbox is actually bigger for the swarm.
No, I don't have enough power for it all. I can't even run. No, I can't. There's no way I can run with this heat, with this power plant. I can't run. I can get rid of 1 of the Guardian module reinforcements and run 3 Gauss, or I can have 2 Gauss and 2 Guardian module reinforcements. I didn't plan this very well. I'm pissed off at myself because I did all this prep to make sure I was ready. So I'm going to get rid of the 1D.
Yeah, you can't turn it off. You have to actually
I know.
Remove it. I'm watching the delayed stream.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You were seeing me try to do that. I was fucking around. Do I have one more class 1 hull reinforcement here?
Check the outfitting.
Right. There it is. Okay. Let me get 1 more 1D hull reinforcement, then I'll be ready to go. Jesus, what have I been fucking around with this for 20 minutes? And all because I don't have enough module storage.
Yep.
Right. But Frontier doesn't want to waste our time with stupid game loops.
Okay, you don't know, but that quote's been used a lot today.
Oh, I know. I know what it's from. Have you seen the thread that it's from? Did you see the oh, dude, somebody posted a thread today that was an analysis of all. It's something I posted it in the live stream chat channel here. It was like 2 years of failed promises, and this guy wrote this fucking dissertation of all these old quotes of the game originally and things Braben said and where we really are. And dude, it's pretty fucking. I mean, it's. The 2 most eye-opening things are, David talks about, like, you know, when you're jumping around and you're flying in Super Cruise doing boring stuff and big, long game loops, and he said something to the effect of, no, big, boring game loops where you have nothing to do is terrible game design, and we won't have that. Stuff like that, right? Which is exactly 100% what we have. Okay, there we go. So I can fly that. I can't have life support, though.
So are you doing it in a Holland?
No, I'm doing it in a standard Eagle. That's what I'm going to try next. Then, when I fail at this, if I fail at this, I'm going to jump into Gluttony's multi-crew and show everybody the fighter.
With the rocks that give you cancer?
Exactly, right. I do think that's pretty funny.
It looks like chucking off radiation, which is basically high-powered radiation from nukes.
Okay, let's just confirm. Okay, so I've got all of my weapons. Oh shit, I've only got Class D life support on this too, so I'm gonna have to do this in 7.5 minutes.
Whoa, I don't recommend that.
I don't have a choice.
It took me 10 minutes, roughly.
Let me go back and see if I've got 1A life support.
I guess the
Sidewinder's got 1A life support, doesn't it?
Yeah, steal the Sidewinder's life support.
God damn it.
You might be able to synthesize some life support. Get yourself
True.
Oh, that's actually true, isn't it?
What if you get hit?
You know what? I can synth life support.
You don't have the materials?
I can't. No, I can. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. That way I don't have to waste time
it's
docking
like iron and carbon or something.
Exactly.
Remember not to get hit while you're synthing it, though.
No, I know. I'll just run
That'll
away.
be hard. Don't wait till the last.
Right,
second.
exactly. It takes 30
Like
seconds.
me.
It takes 30
I
seconds
wait
to
till the last
synth,
30
right?
seconds and then like, oh shit.
Wait, so if you get hit, the synthesis stops?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
If you take a shot, any synthesis you have going, if you take an impact, it cancels the synthesis.
Yep. Reloads, whatever.
Yep. Whatever it is.
It'll cancel.
Wow. Shows how much I play this game.
But surprisingly, if you get shut down in the process of a sync and you don't get hit, the synthesis will go through.
Because of FDev logic.
Because
Well,
logic.
I think that, I mean, I do agree with that, right? If you take fire, because if you're trying to say, I don't know, like, I think that mechanic doesn't bother me, I'll admit. Right? Because, I mean, synthesis during combat should be a difficult thing to do. Otherwise, like, you'd need a single heat sink launcher and you could just synth your brains out and never have to worry about, a high cap heat sink. All right, here we go. Threat 5. Oh, let me set my fire groups.
Well, yeah, but then why should it, when you're getting shut down, not do the same thing?
Well, that's
Like,
true. That's wrong.
I mean, that's
Because
not
that's
Okay.
the only thing on the ship that has batteries.
Here we
It
go.
only works for you.
Okay, he's
in
already
combat.
pissed. Shit, why are my cannons deactivated? What the fuck? I just checked this. Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay, my distributor's back on. I can't run my heat sink. I gotta give up I've got to give up my distributor. Motherfucker. Or my sensors. It's heat sink, sensors, or 2 Gauss cannons. I think I'm just going to go with two. I think I'm just going to go with 2 Gauss cannons. That's what I was going to have on the Sidewinder. So if I do that, I can run everything, including life support and everything. All right, let's just go with that. All right, where are you, bitch? There he is. So you know what? Okay, there. I want the 2 that are on to be lined, the reticles lined up better. There we go. All right. So pop a heat sink and then go. Gluttony?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Heat sink popped and engaging.
Because heatsink also replenishes your
Right.
weapon capacity.
All right, got a heart. I didn't mean to do that. This is not where I want to be. Got it. All right, heart 1 down. Okay, 128.05 in game. Right. Can I get too much distance that he actually de-instances with me?
Very hard to do that unless you literally try your best. So even when he disappears from the sensor, he still follows you for a long. She still
Okay.
follows you for a long time.
All right, I've got 2 heat sinks left. Should I go ahead and reload or?
As in 2 heat sinks in total.
No, yeah, like in my 1 launcher, I've got 2 sinks. I mean, I've got 11 reloads, and I'm only going to try this one more time, so I'll go ahead. Although I'm taking.
Okay.
Guess I could just float and silent.
Warning, temperature critical.
Okay, reloaded. All right, so 29:35 is when it should have dissipated. 29:25. Okay, 29:30. Okay, I'm going to turn around and head back. Heart exerted.
That's what I should do. I should go finish engineering my bolt.
God, let him lightning me again. God damn it. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Got it. Got the second one.
Go.
Okay, so that was at 1:30:30. So is this one another minute and a half as well, Gluttony?
Yep, it's always the same.
Okay. Okay, let me synth heat sink.
But obviously,
again.
remember to time it from when it actually puts its shields up.
True. Okay, so I'll give it an extra 15 seconds since I
exactly.
didn't count that. Okay, I lost the Thargoid from my sensor. I see the swarm still.
Actually, I'm looking at this and I'm realizing, are you using flight assist for aiming purposes?
Yes, I'm turning flight assist on to aim, and then I'm going flight assist off while I'm running.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what's been making it catch you with its lightning, and also being able to hit you when you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, dude, like with joystick controls, I just can't aim for shit if I go flight assist off with a Gauss
Right,
cannon.
I know it's hard.
Right.
So, yeah, that's what you have to watch out for. So, because flight assist is obviously constantly trying to correct your vector and whatnot. So you want to keep a finger, or I don't know how your setup is, but keep a finger on a directional thruster. So
yeah. If you look at my overlay, you'll see that I'm constantly on a thruster in one direction or the other.
Yep.
That's what you're seeing on that left overlay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I've got, what did I say? 29:30 was when. And so we're now at 32, so that would be a minute 30, so we'll give him time to make sure that I give him an extra 15 seconds.
And a good thing that you can do in VR is you can constantly keep an eye on it and watch its animation.
Yep.
Watch its animation when it... And remember, the swarm will eventually bomb you, so remember the 3 km thing?
Yep. Okay, I think I missed the animation because he's got to have had his shield back up by now.
Yep, if it's long past a minute 30, then go ahead and re-engage.
Okay, so here we go. Got it.
Wow.
He's grabbing me. He's grabbing me. Shit, I've got module malfunctions. Come on, go, go, go. One of my Gauss cannons is totally out. The other two are at 17 and 27.
Go ahead and
okay, energy surge. I just got the energy surge. I'm boosted at FA off. Okay, I just got shut down.
So yeah, even if you obviously
and
don't
I'm
have
getting
shields,
the shit kicked out of me with the swarm already. Because unfortunately, when my distributor fucked up, my pips. I just noticed my pips went out of engines, so I've only got one pip in engine at the moment. So I'm only doing like 305, where I should be doing 5 something.
Oh yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, and he's
also,
blasting me right now.
If you just want to bring your module back up, you can definitely do repair and reboot, just drifting. That's fine too.
Exegius, go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
Yep, and because you have pretty much no temperature right now, as you can see, you're frosting over. He shouldn't be able to hit you.
Oh, he's hitting the shit out of me. He's hitting the shit out of me. Okay, but I've got 3 hearts down, and I'm 35%. I'm trying to just boost away at the moment, and then.
Right, it's still possible. Because the
okay, and you know what? The good thing is the Gauss cannon that's damaged is the one I wasn't using anyway.
Oh.
So that's actually, I got a little lucky. All right, I need to reload my heatsink again.
Aposto, sorry, not Aposto, Exegius. I have a fully engineered eagle that I could come and help you with sometime if you wanted to go Thargoid hunting.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, this is more like for tonight. I mean, I want to do this again in the future, but it was more just for tonight, kind of first night. I wanted to see if I could do it now that we have the small class weapons, right? So that's why.
It would be interesting to see how a wing of 4 eagles, if they could take down a Medusa.
Man,
I'm sure they could.
That would be tough.
As in normal eagles? Okay. Technically, it's...
There go my thrusters. There go my thrusters.
The swarm is going to be a major pain, though.
Yeah, I'm fucked now.
If it's 4 eagles, then yes, it's possible.
Can you get a reboot?
I'm doing it right now, but I'm sitting dead still. 22, 20, 15, 14, 12, 11... 9. Lost my canopy. Back online at 9. No distributor. I'm boosting. Lost my engines again immediately. Rebooting again at 5%. 4. I'm at a dead stop. 3. Rebooting. 2. 1 and dead.
Oh man.
Well, I got 3 hearts. I got 3.
Now. You're getting better at it, that's for sure.
Okay, so enough faffing around with that. Let's jump into, and I can practice later and try this next week on stream. Let's jump into your multi-crew so we can show everybody the fighter. And if you want, we can go take down a Cyclops.
Yep.
What are you in, a crate?
No, I'm going to be using my cutter because I'm probably drawing in another fighter.
Do you have, how many fighters do you have then?
I have, obviously, I'm using a 6D.
A 6D,
so
yeah, okay, gotcha. So you've got 2. Great.
And for some reason, you're not showing up on my...
I'm in local with you.
That's strange. Oh, oops. I just launched in my Sidewinder. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to
do. Yeah, that's not going to do us much good. You can exit to main menu and come back in, obviously.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
That's the quick way. And, you know, I'm just going to lift off and fuck around since when I go into multi-crew, my ship will go back on the pad anyway. Well, sorry, everybody. I was hoping I could get closer than that. Things are fucking hard, aren't they?
Synthesis for Gauss?
I do. Why, am I going to need that?
I mean, if you really want to get it tonight, you can probably use that.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll do it later. Like, because here's the thing, like, I've shot all the video and recorded all the narration to do the tutorial for unlocking the fighters, and I want to get that video out tonight.
Right.
So what I'm going to do next is, like, just, you know, if you and I take one, you know, so I can show everybody the fighter and fuck around in that, then I'll probably do just a little bit of CQC, and then I'm going to call it a little bit of an early evening.
Got it. I'm going to go back to my Hydra hunt after this because we're not giving up.
Sure.
I invited you, by the way.
Yep, I'm joining right now. Using the cheater ship, huh?
Well, I'm entrusting my NPC.
I'm kidding.
I'm entrusting my NPC with my ship, so I would want one that's going to be really hard to crack.
I don't do multi-crew in the cutter too often. I actually wish it would put me in that back seat because the view in the back seat's much cooler. Yeah, I wish you could select your like in a in a dual multi-cruise ship like this. I wish you could select which one you want to be in.
That would be nice. So you want to take the lands, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you got both,
Remember,
like I'll switch between.
I do
them.
have the right,
Yeah.
but the one that's well, the gauze, the lens,
Yeah.
it overheats very easily. So.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you got the lance and the
got a
trident.
35.
Okay, great, great.
And we're in. I'm gonna get target data first. We got one.
Roger that. Oh boy, my day's catching up with me. All right, guys, if you look at this
Okay,
thing,
what is it doing? Okay.
Whoa!
Extra close today.
I saw that. So if you guys look, you see how you can see what look like relics, like just built right in. And if you'll notice when I boost, watch what happens. You'll see all this static lighting effect. It's really fucking cool. All right, let me come back since I just boosted my ass way away. All right, so I'll let you engage and then I'll sub-target the hearts.
All right. Exert it. Nice shot. I'm just gonna try to leave the heart to you.
Got it again.
The swarm.
Yep. I'm dead. The swarm didn't take long. But... All right.
Grab the other one.
Yep. Oh, and I haven't been in this one yet. Oh, actually, the cockpit's exactly the same. Exactly the same. All right, that's kind of good to know. Did we lose the exertion? Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Exert it.
Oh, I guess it would help if I... Oh, I do have a fire route now. Oh, this is the plasma. Do I have to hold and fire it? I haven't fired this one
You have to hold down so it will launch a barrage.
Ah.
It's like a minigun. Think of a spin
Ah, oh, this is cool. I haven't used this one yet. Yeah, okay, this is really cool. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty slick. It's a shame these things don't have heat sinks.
That looks freaking awesome. I like that.
Oh, it's very cool, actually.
Yeah. New fighters are cool.
Exert it.
All right. I'm just trying not to overheat as I use this thing. Come here, bitch. I mean, don't feel like you need to wait for me, Gluttony. I mean, go ahead.
It looks cooler if you can take down a heart. I'm just trying to keep aggro.
Thank you. I'm just trying to cool off.
Man, I want a plasma weapon like that on a regular ship.
I want this in CQC.
Oh yeah,
That would be cool.
I mean, the view here in VR is pretty damn incredible.
Exert it.
Yep, I see that.
%. Let's do it.
Got it.
Nice. Gonna lightning. Get out of the way.
Yep, I'm out of it.
You might want to test out how effective it is on the shields.
All right, roger that. I'll come back in.
I'm just gonna try to keep a steady pace.
the plasma should be okay on a shield too, I think.
Not bad, is it? I mean, I'm having to, like, cool down.
Maybe I have a very drastic damage drop-off.
Yeah, I was wondering that, because I'm at a pretty damn far range. All right, I'm coming back in closer. I'm going to wait till I'm at 2 kilometers. There we go.
Swarm. I need to take care of it. Or it's gonna eat you alive.
Like it already did. Instantly. But the lance should be fixed now. It is. Oh, somebody said these things print instantly.
I don't.
That's that's what Pelly told me earlier. I don't know if he was right or not. I mean, you can look.
Insane.
Tell me what if there's. Okay, so I'm back out. If you can get him exerted for me. And I'm dead. Oh my god! Killed me instantly.
Yep, the hull is.
And
really
no,
weak,
they
so...
print. They print just like before. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell Pelly was talking about.
Swarm is down.
Oh, I gotta say, I fucking love that the trident, man. That's fucking awesome.
All right, I'm gonna take down this heart.
Like you said, Aposto, I want that as a real weapon.
Yeah. That'd be cool. It looks cool. Shooting one of those rapid fire plasma.
Actually, I'll leave it to you. 8%.
I've got a ways. I'm still waiting for it to print. I'm at 25%. Yeah, okay.
around.
Okay.
I love how like I'm installing a graphics card driver for NVIDIA, and like all like the flipping slideshows for the RTX. And like I have a 950 T. I have a 950. There isn't even a TI variant. Why do you think I'm gonna get a 280 RX 280?
2080. Okay,
Yeah,
so
2080.
I'm deploying in the trident now.
Insert it.
Okay, just deployed.
But I do wonder what it's gonna do for
Shields.
for like people bobbing.
Ah!
Almost got the shields.
Okay, roger that. He's got his swarm out.
Oh dear. Okay.
Come on, bitch. All right, we lost the exertion. Swarm's on me again.
I'm trying to take
I
care of
got
the
you. I
swarm.
got you. Thank you. I think you got him.
No.
Oh, no,
8,
no,
9 more.
I'm staying away from him at least.
I'm trying to intercept.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Oh god, doing this in a cutter is painful.
Yeah, I know it is. I'm dead.
All
But
right,
I
I'll
think
take care of
I
it.
think the lance will be printed now. It is. Deploying the lance. Okay, so
Alright, swarm is down.
okay, great. See if you can get him.
I'm going to exert it, and then I'm gonna use heats. Oh, not heat sinks. Shield banks.
Yeah. Okay, great.
I ate so many lightnings I can't even remember. Exert it.
Roger that. One of the things that's weird is the side panels are way up high. Bitch. Got it.
Nice.
You know, there's one thing that's kind of nice with this is there's micro gimbling with it,
Yes.
right?
Caustic.
Caustic, I see it. I don't think the standard Gauss cannon has micro gimbling.
Very slight.
Not as much as this does. I mean, this is more than micro. I mean, it's like if you see, it gives me a pretty decent range. And for those, actually, you know what? For those that haven't seen this bad boy from the outside, it's got the No Man's Sky engine trails.
Oh, that's cool. Show that again. Yeah, that.
The chemtrails behind the ship.
Tell me that's not No Man's Sky.
Looks cool.
Oh, I think it looks great. But then I'm a fan of No Man's Sky's art style. I got like 10 clicks from you, Gluttony.
It's okay, I'm coming back.
And I also love, like, watch this. When I boost, if you didn't see this earlier. See all the static, right?
I'm gonna go after the swarm.
Okay, roger that. You'll also see the static on my dash in front of me popping around.
Yeah, FTF certainly did a nice job with the fighters. I estimate that next year, or even later in the in the year they're going to be releasing maybe some Guardian ships.
All right, I just aggroed the Cyclops. Oh yeah, I did.
Oh dear.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, he's gonna kill me.
Pasto, good running tonight, man.
Yeah. Wow. $1 billion.
I have not made. So
You made
much
$1 billion
money
tonight, Aposto?
Yeah, but in the time, just like maybe an hour before
I'm dead.
streaming. $1 billion.
In an hour, you did $1 billion?
No.
Oh, I was
From
like,
an hour
holy
before
shit.
we started streaming till now, so.
So
I
in
don't know,
3
like,
hours.
3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours.
Holy
We
shit.
made a buttload of money.
Yeah.
Storm
That's
is down.
great money.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so happy right now. I
Not
wanna
a
keep
swarm.
doing
Don't
it.
talk so loud. They'll fix it.
There's
I
a
know.
swarm out.
Oh, that I'm over. I'm almost at 2.5 billion. That's the most money I've ever had.
Dude, this plasma charger cannon is just awesome. Did you exert that, or did I do it?
No, you did.
Oh,
I
dead.
didn't touch it. I'm going after the
Oh
swarm.
yeah, okay, so it exerted pretty easily. And Bally, you were saying earlier that these new fighters print instantly. They do not.
That must have been a bug then.
Yeah,
'cause
okay,
it-
okay.
I PM'd you, so you don't.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, do what you got to do there, Gluttony.
Yep.
I'm sure it pains you to be at 72% in a cutter versus a
I know.
Cyclops.
It's a shame. It's a shame. But I'll deal with it. This brings me back to the early days of fighting these things when they first came out.
Prismatic.
Oh
huh?
dear, that's not fun.
Back when they usually paid well, I remember a Cyclops giving me about anywhere from 2 to 4 million.
Cyclopses are 2, and the Basilisks are 6. Medusas are 10. God, what do we think the new one is? The Hydra.
If it doesn't give me 20, I'm angry.
I would agree with that.
25 would be nice.
Okay, I'm back. If you can get him exerted.
Swarm.
I'm in the
F4.
lance. Yeah, okay. Boy, the swarm just loves me, doesn't it?
It loves spiders in general.
They remind me of like buzz droids.
Oh, I aggroed him. Alright, I just heard the swarm die. Or one of the swarms. I thought I did.
Is there a fighter that can take out the swarm?
Nope.
That
That would have been nice. A fighter with a flat cannon would have been perfect.
Yep.
God, this thing is so hot.
Does the shard do anything to the swarm at all, or not?
No.
God, that chew swarm, Jesus Christ, just die. It's like a cockroach.
The Interceptor, the Cyclops is like got a beam coming out of it, like it's got like a pointer beam coming out of it, like a laser pointer on my screen,
See that?
and it's pointing back toward the cloud where it started. It's like tethered to it in some way.
I just damaged it.
I was gonna say, go back to him.
Exert it.
After that. Ah, oh, it got me right before I got the second shot off. See, and this is where, again, it just fucking sucks that we can't mix wings and multi-crew, right? Because it would be so much fun now that these fighters are... Dude!
Yep, I know, I saw that.
I spawned right into the fucking swarm and it just whipped the shit out of me.
I saw that.
Have we only gotten 2 hearts? Oh, just kill this motherfucker. Stop being nice, Gluttony. Just kill this fucker.
You sure?
Yes. I mean, if I can get out there and help, I will. But I've got a long wait time for the next 2 fighters. So yes.
Got it. Heart down.
I love that. I'm like, kill this motherfucker. You can, you know what? Like, take out the last. Maybe I can kill him at the end.
All right. EMP.
Surge. Yep.
And then swarm.
You know, it's funny, Aposto. I keep trying to think of something to do with my cutter. I think I might turn my cutter into one of these.
Yeah, I mean, I use my cutter as a cargo ship. It's all I ever could figure out for it to do, really.
And now it makes you think.
But now I'm like,
Dominic,
Shot.
you got to get a 10K cutter for PvP.
I've got a 10K cutter.
yeah, I've got the, it's 11, but I don't.
Okay, I'm out. Let me.
Got it.
I to get
So I guess the only thing you got to be careful
It has
of.
shields.
Okay. Are it's all its hearts dead? No, it's got one more, doesn't it? Yep.
One more heart.
Yep. That shit. Shields down.
Hearts down. Going to exert it. Exert it.
Yep, I see it.
Are you guys bullying the poor Thargoid?
It's 2 shots and I'm melting. Turn around, bitch.
Left it at 7% for you.
Thank you, my friend. Got it.
Nice. 6% with shields.
Okay. I'm gonna wait till his shields drop.
Gonna go for a ram.
Yep. Is that his shields down? Yep.
Oh god, caustic.
I see it.
Goodbye.
I see it. Yep. It killed me instantly. Did you get hit too?
Nope. I dodged in time somehow in the cutter.
Okay, I've got the trident is available.
Oh, got it. Freeze the shields. I'm going for another ram.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there's another swarm out too, damn it. And I'm dead. Fuck. Just kill the fucker.
I got it, I got it. Wait, oh, I'm out of flak. This is fun.
That's what you get for giving me so long.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the shields, you go in, I'm just
Oh, I've
gonna
got
ignore the
a
swarm.
ways before before the lance. I've got probably at least 20 seconds. So it's up to you.
When you say the lance, it's almost like you're flying a fertile lance.
I know,
or something.
I know.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, it throws me off. But I instantly go to the first one.
Yeah.
Shields are down.
Me and an FDL. All right, I've got probably 10 seconds, Gluttony, if you can tank it.
This is about to be fun.
All right,
Spin to win.
I'm about to drop. Come on, come on, come on.
Watching it insta-killed
Okay,
again.
here we go. I'm launching.
Alright,
Are his
best of
shields-
luck. I'm
are his
gonna
shields
point
down?
you in his direction. Shields are down. Oh god, don't missile him.
Dead. Just kill him.
Oh my god.
The swarm
I'm
just
gonna make this
insta-killed
work,
me.
I swear.
Okay, I'm about to have the trident, and then you know what? If I can't kill him with the
Where
trident,
is my fucking
we'll go ahead
flag?
and kill him because it's going to be so long for the javelin again.
Oh
Or the
my
lance.
god.
Whoops.
Alright, I got my flak back.
Okay, here we go. Oh, did you have to?
Oh,
you
shit.
actually synthed?
Yes.
So,
Screw you.
people tips on getting focus crystals?
Bitch.
Dav's hope.
Got him.
There we go.
Oh, and it killed me right after I killed him. It killed me right after. Oh, I didn't even get to see. Oh, I barely got to see the explosion. Right.
Crop.
Oh,
Launching,
my
I need to back up my...
God.
Well, I hope that was worth it.
That was fun, right? You know, let's see what your repair bill is going to be, right?
So, how much of my repair bill are you putting?
Exactly, right?
I'd say probably the entire cost of the Thargoid.
You think it'll be? You think it'll be 2 million?
I don't.
Nah, not that bad.
Right.
Probably like 300K though. Because this thing has, I think, 5K hull, so.
It'll be discounted somewhat since you're in multi-crew.
True.
Jaffo, I almost feel sorry for the Cyclops. Almost. Okay, you know what?
We did torture it.
We did kind of toy with it for a while, didn't we?
Aposto. Wait, who gave this one?
Me
Right.
and
No, the slaves missions. Slaves are bad. It's really hard to get slaves.
We might be able to do 477, like we all go to Silverbook.
I doubt it, but okay.
I'm gonna take a look. I couldn't resist. It's 477 for 43 million. Like,
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. If I missed any good questions in chat, I'm kind of scrolling back a little bit. You know, please re-ask if there was something. Let's see. Anyone else excited about Grade 3 missile racks? No, I actually am sort of pissed off about it, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, missile racks, especially against hull tank ships, are already massively OP. In terms of against, you know, PvP or PvE NPC combat, sure, right, okay. But there's other things I would much rather have on a large hard point than just a whole bunch of missiles. It does look kind of cool, I'll give it that. And dirty drives absolutely make you more maneuverable. Yes, dirty drives are the fastest, most maneuverable, depending on the build. For the most part, drag drives are going to be the best experimental. Again, there's, you know, there's different, you know, different things. The Guardian ship launch fighter I'm in, yes, is only a ship launch fighter. How to get the new ship launch fighters, if I can get out of stream here and get an hour or two, I'll have a tutorial up tonight. At the latest, it'll be tomorrow morning, but I really want it to be tonight. The Guardian Vessel Blueprint, Mad Mags answered that question for the key. The tutorial I'm going to have up here shortly will say that.
I mean, if you want to stay up tonight and do the tutorial for them, I don't mind joining you.
Going VR on stream is the worst. I've already shot, and you're right, it is the worst. I've already shot all the video for it, Gluttony. I just need to sit down and actually put it all together. Okay. Yeah, so I've got all the video, I've got all the narration done. I just need to put it all together. It really won't take me all that long. VR, I use the Rift. I'm a big Rift fanboy, so Rift right here. And if you're considering one, right now it's an easy argument given the huge price difference between it and the Vive. I think there's no question the Rift is better anyway, but given the price, it really does it. And yeah, I think that's it. So guys, I'm going to admit, I hope that you guys will still do CQC. I'm just dead. There's no way I'm going to do CQC and also get the video out. And yeah, Rob, I didn't avow the Vive, but I've owned it. I've owned the Vive, the PSVR, the Pimax 4K, the Samsung Odyssey, the Rift, and I actually have the Oculus Go as well. That's not obviously a PC VR headset, but I've owned all of them. And for seated VR, there is no question. I still think even for room scale, the Rift is better. It's when you factor in price, there's no question, right? It's a lot less, right? Wants to do after arriving at the beacon. At the beacon, in short, I did that earlier on stream. If you go back and look at my stream from earlier today, you can find it probably about maybe an hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours in. There's going to be 3 pylons there. You've got to have a ship with some sort of energy weapon or a ship launch fighter. So take like a pulse laser. I just used a simple pulse laser when I did it. And you're going to need a cargo bay because once you shoot the 3 energy pylons, oh god, the light show is spectacular. It's fucking fantastic looking. And then a beacon shows in the center. You lock the beacon with your data link scanner. You scan the beacon, and then it poops out a ancient key, and then you scoop up the key, so you have to have a cargo rack for that, right? when will you see me take on a Hydra? Well, you probably won't see me do that solo anyway, but if we can convince Mr. Fang to maybe join us again next Tuesday night, I'll get something big, like I might build myself a cutter or my crate or something like that, and I'd totally be up for for doing a Hydra.
If we get the Hydra figured out and a bit more familiar, I don't see why not. That would
we've got to learn it and get them to spawn. I mean, if we can't even get them to spawn, it's kind of hard to take one down when they're not there, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, it has been a long content day, right? And the sad thing is, like knowing this coming last night, I kept telling myself, oh, I won't stay up late. I'll get a bunch of sleep, right? And I got 3 hours, right? So, I'm beat on top of that. God. But yeah, right? Like we were up right until it got shut off at 4, right? For my time, local time. So I got to bed about 4:30, and then I probably woke up around 8. I got woken up, and then I don't remember how quickly after that the devs started streaming. So then I jumped into voice with DJ and Plater, and we started watching their stream and laughing at them. And then one thing led next. Then I went and made lunch. And by the time I came back, the game was launched, and it was shit, download, right?
Oh my God! Go get some sleep, man. You need it.
I know, right? Like, let's see. I'll almost have had like 3 hours sleep in the last 36 here in a minute. So yeah, pretty beat.
Jesus.
But Aposto, Metsis, are you guys gonna do some CQC?
Now I got these missions.
Dude, you've got enough fucking money.
I can't believe I'm going to turn down CQC.
You've got
We have a really good streak.
You've got enough money, right?
Pounding. There's never enough. I need 10 billion. If I got 10 billion, then...
Oh, you asshat. 10 billion, Jesus. Quick question: why were the two of you not a big fan of the cutter? I don't like big ships, first of all, period. The smaller are my favorite, medium are a very, very close second favorite. So I'm just biased kind of against the big ships, and the cutter is just such a big fat behemoth that handles like shit. It's really fast, but it handles like shit. You have to fly it FA off because of that. It's not a combat ship, right? It works well for this because of all the medium hard points, because you can get a shit ton of hull and a shit ton of shields on it. But I'm just not a big fan. Is the place where you guys are doing wing cargo missions something we would share, Aposto, or not?
Not on stream.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. No, that's fair. That's fair. There are numerous. I think there are numerous places around. I don't think it's anything that special
I'll tell
that
you
they're
this.
using.
So just for all the YouTube viewers out there too, guys. Right now, the missions are good. I'm sure that these missions are not just where I'm at. You
Exactly.
can find these in different systems. You're going to find a lot of 30 million to 50 million payouts for like 900 tons to 2,000 tons. Very doable, even by yourself. So hit it up.
In fact, you know what? I just jumped out of multi-crew. I was gonna oh shit, I'm outside the station. I was gonna look at the station and see if the station here even had decent missions. Something wasn't going to surprise me if it did.
I'm sure you're going to find
Yeah,
I don't think
this
one's going to be one of those special
right,
systems.
Right,
thing.
exactly,
So, yeah.
exactly. I don't think there's anything special about the systems he's in. I don't think they're, let's put it this way, I don't think they're running them out of our home system. It's no secret that my home system is LHS 20. I have absolutely in the past seen that level of missions in LHS 20. So, you're looking for sourcing missions for things like, I'm guessing you guys are doing slaves, stuff like that.
Yep, exactly. Just make sure you've got the wing symbol, the source and return with the wing, the little circle with the 3 solid circles.
How many ton missions are you guys doing? Like 2,000 ton?
That's the higher end. So I'm seeing between 700 and 2,000 tons.
Oh,
which is
Jesus.
very doable.
Yeah.
If you've got if you've got
okay, look, I just opened
730 tons.
I just opened the mission board here. Industry needs 1,290 units of progenitor cells for 26 million. I mean, just didn't do anything special. I'm neutral with the faction, right? Bam, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Right there at the top of the board.
So I guess the only thing you would need is a boom state and technology, like high technology economy.
Yeah, and boom would certainly help, I'm sure.
Yes. I mean, normally I would say yes, but right now, who knows? Maybe something's not right, so maybe it's just giving out missions.
Here's one for 35 million for 798 tons of silver.
Yeah,
right. I mean, that's
I've seen them
2
in
trips easy.
Of none. I don't know. Like I don't think that there's any
rhyme or reason
I mean,
right now.
Boom has to always help. I think, but
it
I
should
don't know.
anyway, right?
I don't.
But
think
yeah, so. They're not exactly T9 all day long, right? Even potentially even Cutter, right? And no, Afirji, I don't necessarily have a video in setting up the Rift. I've had that on my list for a while, and we'll try to get to it. You know, it's the video I actually want to do is going through and explaining all the different graphics settings and what their impacts are, because it's hard to say, you know, like depending on what you've got in terms of video card and CPU, and I mean all that kind of stuff factors in, right? And yes, Joseph, he says, new question, my ship only has 64 tons of cargo. Does that mean you have to keep going back and forth? Yes, it does. However, this is where having rich, powerful friends like the real world helps. Because if you do a wing mission and it needs 700, I'm just making a number up, 700 tons of cargo, if we wing up and I go get all 750 tons and turn it in, we both get paid out. Right, so you don't have to do a single ton, right? So if you're doing those bigger ton missions and you've got a ship that small, it's obviously going to be tough, but that's where you do want to find a buddy that you can wing up with. He can help rank you up, get yourself to a Type 7, you know, then get yourself to a Type 9. You know, what is a Type 9?
Also,
200 million outfit?
You want to be in a wing as well, because let's say it spawns that mission, or it's giving out that mission, and then all 4 of you get that mission.
That's right.
So now, instead of one $50 million, let's say, now all of a sudden you've got 200 million.
Yep.
Mind whoever buy, you got to take in the cost of what you're buying.
Yeah, yeah, and usually that's 10% at most of the whole cost of the payout.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So I mean, if you get 3 buddies with you and you start running these source missions,
and Dunkel. Like Dunkel just said, LHS 20 offers nothing close to that. Actually, it does, Dunkel. I've absolutely seen 50 million credit missions at LHS 20. No question. I mean, I haven't looked today, so I can't say for today, but no, absolutely, I've seen them at LHS 20. Right. Yeah. Not maybe as often as other systems, but
pretty much everywhere.
Yeah. I've looked at repair. Let's see. I've looked in repairing station systems, but where else can I find Thargoids? You know what? Let me let Gluttony answer that, Tyler. Gluttony.
What?
Where can these gentlemen find interceptors? Where's the best place to track them down?
Now, the most reliable place would be around the Maya area, obviously, Pleiades. The AXI usually hunt out of HR 1183, but also they are known to spawn at target locations from the Eagle Eye installations, which right now its current target is LHS 283, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. 287?
So you can find those, 287.
287.
Where people discover the Hydra today.
Yep.
So if you're in the bubble area, you want to go to the target system. If you're obviously in the Pleiades sector, you want to go somewhere around Maya. I recommend HR 1083.
Which is where we are right now, as you can see. I was showing the galaxy map up on stream for everybody.
Yep. I'm just flying back.
LHS 287, that's it, Tyler. Yep, that's exactly it. All right, guys. Well, if there aren't any other questions, Discord, I'm going to hang around, so I'm not going to jump out now, but I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to stream. Thanks everybody for hanging in tonight, especially with VR. I know that can be a lot less pleasant for people to look at. It's a whole lot more fun for me, I will admit. So I appreciate you guys hanging with me. For those that have been with me kind of all day hanging out, right? That's been awesome to have so many on today. These, like the last launch day that we did this, because this is the second release since I started the channel. So it's been a lot of fun days like this. And yeah, Joffo, I came across a couple Threat 9s earlier today, but we never got a Hydra. Like we jump in and there were 4 scouts and that was it. Yamix,
yeah, we were experiencing the same thing. Exactly.
Yamix
and also
found one.
Right, the system is LHS283. I just want to make sure.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, Tyler.
283.
283. So yeah. I'm gonna actually type that in real quick to make sure that goes out.
LHS283. That's this week's current target.
There we go. And yeah, no, it has been a lot of fun, guys. I'm gonna try to power through and get the tutorial out tonight, and I'm gonna go get some sleep because I'm tired.
Yes, please get some sleep.
Yes. So thanks again, everybody. It's been a blast, and I might, given what's going on this week, I might do an extra stream on Thursday night, or certainly I'll be doing the Creators Roundtable on Friday. I don't know who's in totally this week. I know Yamix is out, and some people actually might be looking forward to that, because I do get people get annoyed with Yamix on there every now and then, but I don't know if Down to Earth or Obsidian are in for it yet. I'm hoping so. I think DJ was definitely in, and maybe even Peroxum and Scorbia, so we'll just have to see. But currently I'm planning to do it, so one way or another, I hope I'll see you guys again later this week. Take care, everybody.
Have a good night.
See you guys.